Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. As I'm speaking, Hurricane Sandy is making its way onshore in the eastern United States. Obama has stopped campaigning, and even though Romney is still doing a little bit of campaigning, nobody's paying much attention. But it's a good time to remind everyone that in 2011, Romney said that as president, he would want to get rid of FEMA. He wants to turn emergency response directly over to the states. Even better, he says, we should turn it over to the private sector. Now imagine that. You call 911 because you need help, and you're told to enter a credit card number if you want to be rescued. Yeah, that's what we need in this country. For-profit emergency services. And the whole idea of allowing states to stand on their own during a huge disaster is ridiculous, and Romney knows it. This was just throwing a bone to the extreme right, anti-government part of the Republican base. People who are too stupid to understand that a huge disaster like Hurricane Sandy requires a federal response. The states are just not able to handle it on their own. One quick example. After this storm passes, crews are going to be out trying to get the power back on for residents of the states. And crews have been brought in from a lot of other states to help out. And this was done by the federal government. The states wouldn't have the power or the capability to do that. But the GOP's relationship with FEMA has always been problematical. Part of the reason George H.W. Bush lost to Clinton was because the people of Florida were angry at the incompetence of the FEMA response to hurricanes that they had there. Clinton put disaster experts in charge of FEMA, and it ran very well. George W. Bush turned it back over to political hacks. Remember Browning? And we all saw how well that worked during Katrina. Under Obama, FEMA is again in the hands of disaster management experts. And it's been running pretty well. We've had disasters. We've had other hurricanes and storms and floods and all that. And nobody's making any huge complaints about FEMA. Elect Romney, and you know what you get? You get Brownie again. You get some political hack put in charge of FEMA, and everything's cool until an actual disaster hits. Remember, no matter who is president, natural disasters are going to happen. And it will be FEMA's job, along with state and local officials, to respond to them. Both the Democrats and the Republicans have a record. Under Clinton and Obama, FEMA responded rapidly and with competence. Under both Bushes, FEMA's response was a complete failure. You might want to think about that on your way to the polls. Thanks for listening.